He's going to hit the breaker. 25%. It's respectful. That's a
low. Yes, there it is. Watch.
You
watch,
just
watch,
said
watch,
it. You
watch,
just said it, Arma. Look at this.
That is so good. That did so much better for Gilkey. Oh, back throw. Potential reversal of fortune here.
I mean, magic could happen here. I saw last time you got here, you got good damage, good Oki as well.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and gonna break that. Doesn't want to take that damage. We had such a lead in the round, though. I'm not sure if it's gonna be worth it.
I mean, that's a tell, too.
Yeah.
That's a tell.
Yeah. If you're really itchy, if you really just never want to lose that advantage, if Poseidon is in a situation where he knows you're gonna break her every time,
yeah,
he's gonna go for he's, oh my God, wait, Poseidon brought it back.
Yeah, you gotta roll out some of that.
So concerned about trying to cover the opportunities like that where he might open himself up to some offense from Poseidon that he's not even thinking about taking the chance of building it up. And a lot of the Lao show has been summoning that hat at distance, right, to build up pre-pipe meter. We see like players like Kev with the Man take advantage of a strategy like that a lot. Competitor does not want to chance it here. Oh, I'll be real, Poseidon could have picked that up. If he would have been ready and chased down with the 4-3, this could have led into a very good situation for him.
Ooh, so slippery. That slime that he keeps throwing up on himself, really adding to the
Hey y'all, it's Poseidon. If you didn't know us over this weekend, I didn't upload, and that was because I was at the Northeast Championship competing in Mortal Kombat 1. I also competed in Mortal Kombat 11 and Melee, Super Smash Bros. I won Super Smash Bros. Melee and got second in Mortal Kombat 11. I also got top 8 in Mortal Kombat 1, and that's when I'm going to be showing off my run here. I got a decent amount of sets on stream, so I figured I would show you guys some of the sets that I played over this weekend. So without further ado, let's get into the matches. If you're not already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I would very much appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy.
Those grenades, very difficult to deal with. And yeah, Raiden, obviously a chip damage monster. Terrifying character to fight, good damage.
A lot of things with delays too.
Yeah.
Which makes it like, you know, troublesome to deal with. Like if you want to jump over certain projectiles or certain things, you can hold it.
Yeah, right now we're just gonna be sending a couple of force balls, and we're sending striker. Yeah, you can crouch under the striker assist unless the true block strike.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just gonna go right for the EX tackle.
Oh, good.
Oh, covered with the striker assist. You are not allowed to punish me.
And that's another thing too. I mean, obviously in assist games, right? You always have to be careful of like the call.
Yeah.
Like, is he safe? Is he plus? Right?
Yep. Oh, and the down one check from Aztec, not gonna work out. Oh, full combo from Poseidon here. Good start. He's angry right now. He needs a break. Brother man needs a break.
Hungry.
Oh no! And it looks like we're gonna have a bit of a control issue here. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I think they're gonna genuinely just continue the match.
Okay.
Is my hope. Hopefully it doesn't.
I mean, I'm not the one that.
We'll see what they opt to do. We'll see what they opt to do.
That writes the rules. I'm the one that talks about it.
Oh yeah, it looks like we're just gonna reset the neutral here. Just keep going. Yep. Oh, and Aztec finding a way out of the corner with the tackle. Gonna shoot a couple of projectiles.
All right, get thrown.
Oh, and the EX slide.
Yeah, that's not working out.
Yeah. So, and then right there, going for the down two, knowing that we're not going to be able to get a full combo because Striker's right in the back, so just get off almost. Off almost. Makes perfect sense. Overhead. Ooh, all right. Safe on block, but.
Yeah, be very cognizant of that assist, that cameo.
Yeah, no, having Striker in the back, terrifying to deal with. Anything unsafe could potentially just be a full combo on you if you're not careful.
Yeah. Yeah. And it has just the right amount of delay that entices you to try to challenge.
Yep. Okay. Oh. Nice. Yeah. Oh. We're gonna go invis here. Oh, but the sector with the clutch. We're not dealing with that.
I know where you are.
I know. Dr. Doom is back.
I'm not fooled.
I'm not fooled by any of this. I got heat tracking on my missiles. All right,
that's crazy, but he should be cold-blooded, no?
Yeah. Too many questions. Too many questions. Too many questions.
It wasn't mathing out right.
Nah. Oh yeah. 2-1-2 there. Gonna get a throw. Oh, yeah, third hit of the string. Oh, and yeah, that overhead so quick, very difficult to block. Paired up with the low combo starter, and you have yourself a terrifying character. Nice, nice almost reversal there. Nice flawless, and you get a
I
punish
mean,
there too.
I'll take that.
Yep. And Aztec, once again, being very, very smart with these punishes, knowing the striker assist is coming, so getting the optimal trade with
Yep.
that down two once
Exactly.
again. Very smart.
Yeah, it's like, okay, all right, fine.
Oh.
I'll take you out of the equation.
Yeah. Yeah, and the flawless box too, just avoid the pushback, also very good. Oh, but we're gonna get the low starter here. This is gonna be a lot of damage. Wrong. Oh, and a reset. Oh, I think this is gonna be it. We're gonna be able to combo
Hold
fatal
on.
blow here, I think.
Yeah.
Skadoosh.
That was really good decision making, knowing that, all right, I can't get the kill right now. So being a little greedy, going for the win.
Yeah. Chomp. Oh, and it's what? I couldn't tell the kill. Yeah, okay. Okay. I thought we might have been at point one, but
I mean,
not the case.
okay.
Yeah, word.
All right.
Thank-
Yeah, I was like, did he accept? Wait, yeah, stealing that one almost. I love his animation so
Ooh.
much.
And I love the overhead enter paired with Sector, which means now you get a nasty strike throw mix up here. Nasty strike throw, overhead, and low. Love it. Oh, and yeah, we're gonna try to get a pop up here. Teleport, not gonna work out.
Good duck into throw.
Back to full screen with you. Fireball. Yeah, Poseidon just trying to walk Aztec down here.
I know, but like Aztec is doing such a good job of just playing neutral.
Yeah. Yeah, and another forward throw.
Yeah, like it's at least the third one.
Oh yeah. So if you miss the meaty there, that move is frame 2. It will just work sometimes.
Fair.
Yep.
All right, nice. Good check there. And he's doing a good job of mixing up between like, all right, am I gonna go for overhead options? Am I throw you away? Like full screen again?
Yep. And we're gonna get a full combo ender here. 333, not the best starter. Off that DX down back 3, but Dam's gonna add up. Oh, into the invis. Yep, not allowed to escape either. Oh, yep. Oh, and there it is. Big force ball hit. Where's he at? He's just comboing me. I can't see him.
He knows where he's at.
Yeah, get me out of here. Where am I at? Oh, yeah. So that's kind of the tricky part about it. You, like, if Reptile jumps, you can see it because the screen like vaults upwards.
Yeah.
Like you can tell if he's jumping. It's just a matter of where he's jumping.
I mean, yeah, gotta figure out ways to deal with it, right?
Yeah. All right, going for the overhead once again. Gets another hard knockdown. Going the low and yeah. Oh no, but not gonna get the full combo.
Yeah. Slightly off on it. Giving Poseidon the opportunity to possibly reverse this. All right, and it looks like he's taking that opportunity fully, but drops it.
Oh, we're just gonna go for 1, 2, 3 there. Yeah, gonna get the combo here. Yep, gonna get sector assist a little late.
He's gonna set up shop.
Yup. Oh yeah, and
Goes for the mix.
Gets the low again, right into the fatal blow, and we are gonna. Poseidon is now up 2-0 on Aztec here.
I know, like, I mean, Aztec was looking so strong in neutral, like controlling space. But the thing is though, like, while Poseidon is getting like hit back, right? He's getting more meaningful interactions.
Yeah. Make. Yeah, we're gonna go for that here.
All right, good defense. On the whip punish. Yeah,
Yep.
case in point, right? He's getting in like situations like that. And I think like Aztec so quick to defend,
Yeah.
starting to overextend quite a bit.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Aztec is really trying to make this happen. Yeah, just trying to make this work. Oh, and we're actually just gonna get the raw. Yeah, no. Yeah, if you get hit by raw forward 3, you have to break her. You're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead if you get hit by that.
Okay. Dash and push, trying to get in. Not leaving Aztec alone. And another whiff punish again.
Oh, and the micro duck, and Poseidon's gonna get another round. One more, and Aztec gets sent to losers bracket, and Poseidon advances to the winners finals of the pool.
Yeah. mix, but good challenge right there. Doesn't really get anything big from it.
Yeah.
All right, dash up throw.
Okay. Ooh, I like it. Throw.
I mean, this is exactly where Poseidon wants Aztec. This corner situation. You gotta take the mix. All right, good challenge.
Here we go.
This should alleviate some of that pressure.
Yeah, gonna get 304 into that sector assist. Oh, goes for the low this time. Hard to confirm on only the second hit. Yeah, gonna be safe here as well. Oh, just the stagger pressure from Poseidon here.
Yeah.
And yet, and you can see he's backing off and then he's doing the safe string, backing off and then doing that back through the low. Very, very good. Very, very typical stuff for Reptile. Terrifying to deal with too because he's like a god whip punisher for that reason.
Yeah.
Every time you try to counter poke back, he gets his best starter on you.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. But yeah, Aztec gonna tie the rounds here. Still has a chance to start making a comeback here. Has 3 bars available as well. Enough to break.
I mean, it's do or die. It's literally do or die.
Yeah, and gets hit by that back 3, like I mentioned, going to have to break. And it's back throw again.
Yeah, reestablishes neutral. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really trying to like to avoid interactions. But good challenge though.
Yep.
Yeah, Poseidon will not leave him.
Yeah, I like the down one there. If you block the one, it is plus on block, so it makes perfect sense to check it.
Exactly.
Oh, but we got hit by raw 4-3, which means you're gonna get hit for like 1,000,000 damage here, unless you don't spend the EX.
Oh.
And no EX spend again, gonna save it for this last hit potentially, but gets the overhead.
I mean, he has a plan, yeah.
Yep, and I think Poseidon was gonna go for
Because Poseidon's definitely trying to force interactions. If you're trying to rush down the zone, or you're trying to force as many interactions, right?
Yeah.
Make them guess.
Give it a big zap here.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna electricity tackle. Raw tackle, just get out of there. One of Raiden's best tools in this game. It's very hard to cover that angle when he just wants to just fly across the screen like that.
Yep.
Like you have to like kind of preempt it almost. Oh, and a raw 4-3 gonna connect again. We're definitely gonna spend meter this time, right?
No.
Oh! I'm not sure precisely what Aztec is saving that meter for. Maybe saving it just in case we need to break her.
Maybe.
But we're already up so much in this round. I'm not sure if that's worth it. You might have been able to kill if you went for EX down by down 4-2 there.
I don't know. I mean, maybe he's coming from the person being down 2-1.
Yeah. Trying to be a little conservative. I get it, but Aztec is still going to get the round regardless. Spends an EX there. Has 2 bars available. Pretty good situation.
Right. Very good situation. Has all the space that he'd ever want. Right. Poseidon being very brave. You know, trying to get into that spot, right, to get a mix-up going. But, like, the decisions defensively that Aztec is making.
Yeah. Yeah, just gonna keep going for those 4-3s. Or 4-4s.
Yeah, keeping everything nice and tight, nice and safe. All right, but gets a grab.
Oh, yeah, gonna get the stand 2 once again.
And honestly, like, you can see a little bit more apprehensiveness on Poseidon's side.
Yeah, Poseidon isn't playing with nearly as much confidence now.
Yeah.
Really wanted to wrap it up with that last game.
Yeah, the thing is, though, like, getting in is so precious now. So when you get in, you don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to overextend. And that's giving Aztec the opportunity to actually challenge with buttons now.
Yeah. Yeah, get me out of here.
Yeah. And now don't have the life. Now he's being very hurried to get in.
Yeah, and ending that with a throw. Oh, an accidental down forward too. That's gonna. Oh, that's a max punish. Yeah. I don't know if Fatal's gonna kill here, but it is gonna bring us very close, and Poseidon needs the damage here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see him mashing to reduce and increase the damage. Back and forth here, and it looks like we are gonna end at about 400. Oh yeah. I think I think Poseidon's best bet was to try and call out
unsafe options or things that look unsafe, right? Getting covered, right? And then as soon as they started getting checked, right, they started switching it up more. But like honestly, like when Aztec started checking those things, right, it gave him a lot more freedom.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, the stand 2 gonna connect once again. The full string. Oh, the drop, but it ended up being safe regardless.
Optimal damage. Oh,
optimal damage, but it doesn't matter.
Situation.
Covered it with Stryker, and it led to a back 3 connection. Look at this damage. And now we're invisible. And now where am I at? Oh, yeah. Yeah, try to use the invis to get away with a slide, but block low is kind of the default when someone's invisible, so.
Yeah, like, be safe about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just straight up punished. Yeah, gonna have to break here. Wants this round really bad. Has Fatal Blow available. Definitely make it happen. Knocked out Sector 2. It's gonna be a little while before Sector can recharge. Oh, and got a punish, but wasn't quite ready to get the strength.
I mean, maybe for the first time, Aztec has the lead.
Yeah.
In the set.
Yeah.
If he can close out this round, this is the definitive lead.
It's going to get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
And Aztec is just flying around trying to avoid a situation where we have to be close to Poseidon. Yeah, you can see Poseidon's looking for that. Going to end up safe here.
Oh, wait a minute. Yep.
Oh, and yeah, a little too far away for that to work. And the down back two going to suck in and finish that round off. Good call out from Aztec. And Poseidon with no meter to his name, only half a cameo bar. Is a bad situation. Only being made worse.
And Aztec going on offense now smells the blood in the water.
Yep.
Right? And then giving him a completely different look now. Like now you're the one with the back against the wall. Literally the back against the wall.
Oh, never mind.
Wait a minute.
We got a bit of a turnaround here. Oh, another throw. Oh my goodness.
Oh, off on that.
Oh, we're just throwing? Oh, we're just doing this now. Oh, we're just like that. All right. It tries to go for the slide there.
All right, teleports out.
A little bit too late on the teleport check. Oh, too far away for the 4-3.
That could have been a whip punish.
Oh, but this. No, we are going to get breaker in time.
Yep.
We are going to breaker in time. Fatal Blow is still available too. This comeback is going to be hard, but it's not unreasonable. Bop, bop, bop. Throw just keeps working. Poseidon here.
I mean, Aztec is probably in a situation where he doesn't want to take the risk. Would rather take the throw than a combo.
Yeah, but now it's starting to cost. I think we're only like two throws and change away from dying here. But chip damage is definitely on the table and gets tagged.
And finally does pull the trigger on us.
Really just tough character to fight. And then obviously Poseidon. Reptile stocks definitely have been up this patch, getting a bunch of buffs, getting a lot of buffs of damage, especially. And obviously the striker being more prevalent makes it pretty good. And it looks like we're not going to be getting a butt check. We're just going to be going right into it.
Okay.
Oh, immediate DX slide. Get off me. Well, gets a low starter too. Too far away to connect the force ball though. Ooh, into the Goro assist. Yeah, that call going to make that plus on block. But Poseidon good challenge regardless.
Yeah, picking the right time to challenge.
Tough against johnnycage for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, and the classic. The 1-1, back off, do back 3-1. Classic stuff.
Oh, I mean, covered by striker assist once again. Yeah, it is something you have to get used to. Covering you that late into it.
Yep. And a good start for Poseidon here. Gilkey had a couple situations to run pressure strings, but Poseidon was doing a very good job at picking the spots correctly. Oh, and yeah, Gilkey's going to back off to lessen the advantage a little bit there.
Getting this corner damage.
Yep. Oh, and just raw big overhead, just like that, raw launcher?
Get backed off as if one to retreat was like, no, fooled you.
377 on that damage too, and the assist call gonna whiff, but it's very hard to tell if it ever will. It will whiff on crouchers, but
Poseidon not trying to waste any time, trying to get back, keep that momentum going.
Yeah.
All right, but nice. Oh, good defense there. It was like a safe jump. All right, a couple more guesses.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we're just going to get a little bit of a fourth throw with Goro here.
Yeah.
This round looking much better for Gilkey. Oh, back throw. Potential reversal of fortune here.
I mean, magic could happen here. I saw last time you got here, you got good damage, good Oki as well.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and going to break that. Doesn't want to take that damage. We had such a lead in the round, though. I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it.
I mean, that's a tell, too.
Yeah.
That's a tell.
Yeah, if you're really itchy, if you really just never want to lose that advantage, if Poseidon is in a situation where he knows you're gonna break her every time,
yeah,
he's gonna go for like he's, oh my god, wait, Poseidon brought it back.
I mean, the thing is though, he has such a humongous lead.
Yeah,
and then uses the meter, doesn't have it later on.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta roll out some of that damage.
Yeah. And yeah, what a crazy comeback from Poseidon. Got the breaker out and the full comeback, never let Gilkey out of the corner, and this is an amazing situation for Poseidon now.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tell like me. Maybe you're not confident in
your defense.
blocking the mix, yeah.
Yep. And defending against the next setup, just get that full screen distance. But now we got the Goro throw once again, forward throw, back in this corner. Ooh. Yep, and the breaker coming out there. Poseidon wanting to keep the lead, I understand it.
Yeah. time. Well, at least he's not in the corner this time.
Yep. Oh, yeah, in the back three, too far away. That's going to be Gyoki taking the opportunity here. Finish the string, so you can't really get much more than that. And backing off, so the only thing that's at risk is just the one option, the back three.
Yeah.
Like, even if you know that you have to block, might as well put yourself in a position where you know only one thing's going to work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, there's again. Gyoki does keep fighting after the 1-1. It's not something good to be going for. Yeah, and once again, back three connects.
Like,
oh, come on. Oh, very good here, not giving Gyoki any chances to breathe. And once again, this is for top 16.
Yep.
And if Poseidon is playing like this with this amount of power, definitely a force to be reckoned with when we make it there.
Oh, yeah, gotta take all this damage.
And now we're slimy. Where am I at? Oh, just force ball? Oh, and yeah. Once again, the back three just seems to be the Achilles heel of Gyoki here, which is not good because it's like the main thing you gotta look out for against Reptile. Man.
Exactly. All right, but final, final nail in the coffin, maybe.
Yeah, potentially potential final round of the set if Poseidon just keeps playing this way. Like back three just will not stop working against Gyoki right now. And Gyoki needs to start blocking that low. Okay,
Yeah,
block
it.
Yeah, gonna go for safety.
Yeah, but like really
once
smothering
again.
pressure.
Once again, the back three just cannot stop working right now. Poseidon looking to maybe finish this off.
I mean, he's making a great case for it right now.
Oh, where is he? Oh, he's right there. There he is. And just like that, Poseidon with the swiftest 3-0 tonight.
Yep.
Over Gyoki.
In terms of, you know,
I love it.
what I love doing
That's so
here.
great, man.
Come on,
That's so
man.
great.
Gotta give a shout out to Chelsea. Love you, sweetie.
Here we
All right.
are, Ashrah Reptile, everybody. You want that first hit, and Reptile's got it. It's gonna be that 30. Ooh, okay. A little less than I thought that he'd be getting there.
Oh, Armor's out of there. And look, the tech, but he didn't finish
What?
it. So that spit, it trades with Ashrah, but you can actually get a combo after that.
Can you now?
Yes.
That is the knowledge right there.
So it trades with, I'm sorry, not with Ashrah, with Serena's rangs. So you hit your opponent with acid that has a ton of hit stun, and the rang hits you back on the way back, but you get to keep going with your
You're
own
in
combo.
less hit stun. I
Very,
like it.
this is very specific tech that we're gonna see come into play a lot.
That's a really big brain move right there. Ashrah is showing off with Serena right now. Able to get the hit. This is going to be a big damage combo, guys. 43 into the into the corner.
A little too early there, though. I don't even think that was a delay wake up. I think that was just Stu getting a little overzealous in the corner. Can Poseidon make this comeback happen? Vomits on himself. This is disgusting. Tries to go for a throw.
He does get hit, so he doesn't turn invisible anymore. Big buttons here. They are not full screen, so Reptile can hit, but Serena takes the cake on that one. Oh my god, missed.
Oh, I thought that might have been that could have been a false block attempt there, and that's kind of why he got smacked, because that does a lot of chip.
Oh, the Serena trade is really never a good one for anybody. Serena always has those boomerangs coming back, and will get you with that hit stun. 37.
Lots of pressure here from Poseidon, almost stealing the turn with those striker grenades. You know, you think he's done swinging. Striker grenades lets him swing some more. Here comes the armor to get out of there.
Oh, but he says, let me get that back. I didn't think that was armored, though. All right, guys. This could be the turnaround right here. There is no breakaway.
This is close.
Oh.
He betted on Fatal Blow. He betted
And
on
that's
Fatal
it.
Blow. Let's see the punish. Doesn't
didn't
get
punish.
it!
What are
Doesn't
you
get it.
doing?
Has the
Oh,
breaker.
no!
Has the breaker.
Okay.
Has the breaker.
Oh, R.I.P. ears, guys. Into striker, into acid.
Big
Jumping
jump
three,
kick.
that's in. That's it. Okay.
Big
Poseidon
jump
takes game
kick.
one.
Big jump kick for your troubles. Big jump.
It's just wondering, guys, what are you doing?
What is happening?
Oh, you got hit. That's that
Punish.
minus. And he didn't get the near grenades. He did far grenades, so it didn't do much.
Flawless block? No, doesn't get the flawless block punish there.
Here we go. Nice little combo. He is going to hit the breaker. 25%. It's respectful. That's a
Block
low.
on the low. Yes, there it is. Watch,
You
watch,
just
watch,
said
watch,
it. You
watch.
just said it, Arma. Look at
That's
this.
broken. That is so good. That did so much damage.
45%. Why does that look like so much more than 45% on the bar, though?
I don't know what just happened. I think it's because it maybe hit
It
Serena.
reset.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared.
That was like 60% of his bar, guys. We have to get a replay somehow.
I got it right here.
Okay, We need to see, because that was, it said 44 or registered 44 on our screen.
I'm on it.
Thank you, Arma, because, man, I don't know what happened there. We have Reptile up 1-0, 1-0, game 2, losers qualifier. Really nice, he pukes on himself. Oh, but ashrah with, but ashrah with the armor. Oh no, there is no breakaway after this, guys. This is gonna be an easy 30 plus, 38%. How does that go from 28 to 38 in a matter of 3 hits? Oh my goodness, guys. Serena does get the boomerang this time. He wasn't close enough for the acid, so he had to go with the acid ball. We have this replay now. Reptile up 2. Oh my goodness.
That's going to be Poseidon 2-0. Gets an entire 44% combo.
Unless you've got a double, maybe triple low like Raiden does, you're right. You're only getting a down 3, maybe a down 4, unless you have a really far down 1. Now this is going to be game 3. Poseidon does have this lead, and I said this in the beginning. You get first hit is a really big deal. He's already up 38% right now. Getting in Stu's head. I want to see Stu change up his gameplay a little more. Maybe throw a couple more of those plus on block teleports. He hasn't really been doing the full screen into that rush in. Oh, that's gonna hurt. It's very easy right there. Poseidon up 2-0, 1-0, game 3. This is Mount Rushmore for Stu right here. Come on, Stu, what do you got? Okay, nothing much after that, but there we go. Sector, what's it gonna set up? He was waiting for something. Jump in by Reptile. That's that teleport. It got called out. Poseidon just showing the mashup knowledge here, guys. 38% again. Not much more that Stu can do. Okay, here we go. Nice little breakaway. Listen, guys, it's not impossible. You can get this.
It's not. Keep your head in the game. Keep your head in the game, Stu. Never mind, you're done.
Gosh, you guys, never mind, you're done. That's it. They'll
Back
down
it up,
to
back it up.
FTW. Okay,
Give me a
listen,
fatal now.
Stu, that was fun.
That was
Any bit of life lead, he does have to chase you, and as we mentioned before, right, that increases his margin of error for a character that usually doesn't have any. When he's in your face, he's a nightmare. But against Reptile, he has to get there. Reptile doesn't necessarily have disjoints, but his back 3 definitely will feel like one in some situations. And it can be sneaky.
Yeah, it's one of those buttons that really opens you up just for thinking that it's your turn to swing. It's one of those buttons that makes you regret putting your opponent into a check situation. Like, I'm going to challenge these plus frames, or I want to make sure you don't move after this. Went right up to the force ball and was able to block it, recognize it, and just an easy peasy punish from the competitor, running all over Poseidon right now. The death roll on wake up, the armor move coming in clutch here for Poseidon. Good block of that Kung Lao hat, and pretty respectful backdashing after that that +2 situation for Johnny
Yeah, and death
Cage.
roll's going to be very helpful too here, especially since we're running the classic Johnny Cage Lao shell, right? In most situations, as you mentioned, right, you want to go for Lao head, it's a summon. If you call out the summon, death roll gets you out of that situation every time, very far away from the corner, and allows you to essentially reset neutral against Johnny in a situation where most other characters can't, right? It's not going to be as effective if, like, doing a jump special with Katana and getting conversion, but it's about the next best thing.
Oh yeah.
And you're going to notice a similar strategy here from Poseidon too, running Stryker, because Reptile has so many gaps in his offense. It helps cover it, but it's not going to help mitigate this damage and this mind game he's got to deal with in the corner off of safe jump into plus frames. But again, the slide to deal with the Lao head.
Yeah, again, EX slide does give you that hit of armor. Had he decided to wake up, press buttons, that could have been a great punish for him, but just unsure of the situation and just a little scrambled, I can see, from the offense coming from competitor. Johnny Cage knocking on the door of defense. Do you have the courage to block through all these plus frames? Do you have the courage to refrain from wanting to check someone when you think they're going to challenge that check with a nice knee to your face?
That's a perfect distance management back 3 there from Poseidon, who's starting to get the conversion. Dashing up, using Stryker to protect. Right, there is an instant situation where you're a little too close and that gets blocked and it'll cover.
Yeah, that was a competitor thinking that it was his turn, thinking I can swing and I'm going to be okay. Here comes Reptile's back 3. Love the stagger pressure here from Poseidon. He's also, like, you know, that is a flawless blockable gap there, and he's covering it with Sector so well. And Poseidon completely turning this around here. That first game, that first round, I should say, 100% going to competitor, and right now Poseidon is in the driver's seat, feeling himself. You see a little bit of that shift from competitor, so scared of that throw that could possibly be coming his way.
Yeah, and then one of the great things you mentioned too about that flawless blockable gap that he's covering is not only does it protect you in a situation where you could not, where you would most likely get punished. If they do have the ability to flawless gap, we'll see if competitor shows that skill set somewhere between the set. I imagine he has the ability to do it. But also, if they mistime it and get launched, you do get combo extensions off a Stryker. In the corner, there's some of the more optimal routes to Reptile, and they're meterless.
That's fair.
And Reptile already a character too that I'll be honest, one of the benefits of him is that since you don't need meter for his combo extensions, right, his optimal route is 37%. It's pretty generally easy to execute and requires no bar. You can save it for just about everything else. And we're going to take the fatal blow because any other combo route wouldn't have killed, right? He would have gotten breaker by the time. I think it would have been a weird one to spend, but he would have had the ability to do it. We're just going to take the guarantee.
I got a little theory about that play there. I think he was trying to manipulate a emotional breaker. You know, because a lot of people, when they see that fatal blow is about to combo and connect, they, you know, it gives them time to panic, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, should I break this? Should I not break this? And I almost feel like Poseidon was wanting the competitor to break that so he'd lose his 3 bars going into the next round.
Well, I mean, listen, we coined them yesterday, emotional breakers, right? You catch somebody stressed out. It's very advantageous to start the next round with a stick full of butter while your opponent has been melted.
Yeah, totally gone, totally empty, no resources for you to have. Back throw here from Poseidon. Is it going to be enough, or is he going to take the moral victory that he got the switch over? I mean...
Yeah, it was going to be a tough one. Yeah, I will say, I was talking a little trash to Wraith and Casuals earlier, right, in a round where I was down that bad too. And I was saying that sometimes in a situation like that, when the round is pretty much lost, sometimes you're just fighting to make a point, right? Like, there is a bit of mental stack to an opponent being this close to a guaranteed round that just can't eliminate you for 20 seconds. Now imagine doing that when I have full life again.
Not a fun thing to do. Pushing him closer to the corner, challenging that Lao low hat. That is +2 for the wielder of the Lao low hat. So that just shows you, oh boy.
This is going to be problematic too. Reptile is so, oh my.
Why is that? Why did that work? Why did that work?
I want to say that it was accidental too, right? I don't think that anybody in their right mind would have done that purposefully.
Can somebody tell me why that worked? Can somebody tell me? Can he make this happen? Nah.
Yeah.
String. That's how on point that grenade was. That's how sure Poseidon was that this is going to get blocked.
Let's see how he tries to get his offense going again here. Strike grenades do a great job of covering, but usually cannot be called out while you're directly next to the opponent. You want to be a little further distance away to force it to be a check. We also see it in a lot of situations get used as an armor break, right? You're expecting certain wake-up attacks from characters. Johnny's going to be harder to track with it, but it is not impossible, especially when you've got to get them through force balls and striker grenades. That can lead into armor break and combo if you were to challenge something like an amplified shadow kick. Nice cover here, using Stryker to provide that punishable opportunity. Here's the optimal damage. Well, actually a little short of from Poseidon. I think he could have 2-3-3. Maybe he just prefers that route. Now, I will say you can, one of the interesting things with Reptile that a lot of people don't take advantage of, you can, against certain characters, I don't think Johnny's on that list, can get 1-2 in the corner and then do a back forward 2 to them on Okizami, and it'll actually flip the wake-up attacks of like half of the roster.
Yeah, no, that's definitely definitely something overlooked by many. Will block the overhead there, doesn't watch his toes, or more likely was backing off to try to make something with. But that back 3, so tough to be one of those moves. Probably one of the best normals that Reptile has. Good block of the shadow kick. Going to be a big punish, but he drops the combo in the corner.
So unfortunate. All right, here's the pickup. He's managing to make up for it. Going to try to secure the kill here. Of course, New Breaker was accessible. Notice how he...
Jump back, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, God. He got hit. He got opened up. Big kick to the other side and a perfectly timed throw. But it is going to give him some breathing room. So what's he going to do? Decides to go in with some Stryker. Why not?
That's easy. We don't have to think about it. And again, right, as soon as these players can recognize the win condition, they're going to take it. That chip damage. You don't. The competitor definitely has the ability to. If you've ever taken time to scroll through his Twitter outside of memes and, you know, the mix of is this actually his or Furious Pillows, you know?
Oh, yeah.
He's posted so many hype combo extensions with almost every cameo in the game at this point. He has the ability to do it, but he's got to find opportunities in the match to even build that meter.
Oh, yeah, perfectly timed jump in there. The first jump in to break the armor, the second one to make sure it beats the active frames.
And so I think we're going to see a lot more of that from him, right, too. Like, I think he's noticing that Poseidon is one of those competitors, right? Similar to Cosner in the Reptile camp where you cannot let them slip away from you. So every bit of risk that we can mitigate is helpful here, and that safe jump from Johnny is a guaranteed either combo or pressure exchange off of the same route. All right, nice with the loud head. Everybody calling in the cameo off rip.
I love how the cameo worked on both sides. Everybody got hit in the face or the chins.
Listen, they're serving their purposes in the least. Waiting out the Kung Lao summon, one of the better benefits of it, right? Getting to put that fear in your opponent, kind of force a turtle situation. Poseidon making the most out of it, though.
Let me tell you, man, Reptile is one of those characters that's so hard to walk back away from. Those toes on that back three just always clip you as you're trying to just get a little bit of breathing room, and I feel like that's something that's overlooked by many.
I do think Poseidon tried to go for an up block there, but he didn't have the time to do it. And Johnny Cage has one of those fatal blow conversions that's pretty damaging in a lot of situations. And of course, mashing is going to be effective to this. People are worried about scaling. His tends to feel like it never does.
I don't see Poseidon.
Yeah, easy 50%.
I don't see him. I don't see him mashing. You gotta mash.
I think he's actually so fast that it's impossible to. You know.
Fatal blow animations.
Yeah, like a test your might speed run.
Yeah.
You think a hitbox would be helpful for that?
I feel like
I imagine.
I feel like a hitbox / arcade stick definitely has the advantage as long as you know how to double tap while also hitting buttons.
Oh yeah,
with your
you
thumb.
can plink. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm upset now. Let's get away from this conversation. I don't want to think about it anymore.
You're like, hold on a second. I play on pad. Time to downplay the pad.
All right, here we go. More pressure exchanges from competitors. We know that Poseidon is willing to challenge these, but again, in a Game 5 scenario, especially where the loser from this is going to be the first one to get eliminated from top 8 today. Oh, no, actually, no. From, Hercules was, but yeah.
Hey,
but
look,
the fact that they're going to get eliminated is going to put that extra stress. Maybe you don't want to take the chance when your life is on the line.
I mean, I'm just glad we got a Game 5 situation here. The striker grenades actually hit. I'm not sure what was being summoned, but I saw somebody just flash there. Unfortunate. And no hype build? He
No
ended
hype
it with the he is so like, and that's free hype build too.
Yeah.
And the combo and the round with a shadow kick, and if you hold it, you build free hype meter. And oh, what a call out here from competitor, ducking right under that throw, as they are highs in this game. So every time you see a throw like that, there's a huge risk associated with it.
Yeah, I think, as you mentioned before, with him not building up the hype, I just don't think he's in the presence of mind to even notice it, right? Like I think he's just so concerned about trying to cover the opportunities like that, where he might open himself up to some offense from Poseidon, that he's not even thinking about taking the chance of building it up. And a lot of the Lao Show has been summoning that hat at distance, right, to build up free hype meter. We see players like Kevin the Man take advantage of a strategy like that a lot. Competitor does not want to chance it here. Oh, I'll be real, Poseidon could have picked that up. If he would have been ready and chased down with the 4-3, this could have led into a very good situation for him.
So slippery. That slime that he keeps throwing up on himself, really adding to the mobility here of Reptile. Of course, I'm just talking figuratively, not literally. Tying it up. Final round, final game situation here.
Stryker again. Getting called out, clipped a little bit, so he's going to be on cooldown for a second, but he's pretty close to being back regardless. So the second that cooldown begins, as it just did, he's got regained access to it. Beautiful shimmy.
It hurts so much.
It's really important for final game, final round too, I think, right? It's kind of like a subconscious thing both competitors are concerned about, like a game of chicken of who's going to break first, and Poseidon did not have the meter advantage. He's worked himself into it.
The death rolls spinning Johnny Cage all over this map here. Whoa, hold on a second. That was a weird little interaction, and I think not even the competitor was ready for it. Poseidon looking great right now. Another touch. Not a throw's not going to be quite enough, but after this chip damage, it definitely will.
Oh,
did you see how much it did?
Yes.
Did you see how much it did?
One of the better advantages of it.
And we got the brutality with the death roll.
Right, like
Sure.
and as we said before, with Wraith changing into people, it's always interesting to watch competitors have to deal with the offense they put on other people, right? Like, oh, you're very good at doing this to somebody else. But now when somebody's doing your exact offense to you, do you have the ability to defend against it? You know what you're supposed to do because you know what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But now that the pressure's on you to perform it, can you do it?
Look, let me tell you, though, whoever loses here cannot downplay.
No, they cannot.
Downplaying is off the table with whoever loses this Reptile mirror.
And I will say, as a Reptile player, right, there's kind of like a mix of cameos that we all think are the best. Most of us are now, outside of like Scorpion, are referring to Kung Lao and Stryker as like top 3 potential cameos. So we'll kind of have like a fun battle of which one is better, but they provide universally the same utility. I would almost tier them exactly even.
I want to say you're in the school of...
I'm in Lao Hat School.
In Lao Hat School, right? Yeah. So
I
Lao
do visit
Hat,
the Wuxi Academy.
Does anyone think it's Cyrex?
There's one. There's one person who might think it's Cyrex. I would tend to disagree, but I also, think having fun is a good part of the game.
Sure, yeah.
Like, there are surprising cameos for him. Goro has it. I've actually we've been working on some Goro tech today that I'm really excited about.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got some. I'll show it to you later. But Goro surprisingly good for him. Jax can provide some surprising utility, but I think if you're going for the meta pick, it's going to be this. There's the flawless block for punish.
I mean, that's one of those things that you were talking about, right? Like, who knows Reptile's gaps more than Reptile?
Yeah. And they're not always necessarily easy to punish, but it is important that the gaps are there. Depending on the character you run, it could be better to answer them. Someone like Li Mei or Kung Lao that could get pickups by using their armor to interrupt the gaps will tend to spend that meter on it more because they'll get 30% conversions for it. Reptile's best answer is going to be to death roll himself. If you don't consider that damage worth the meter and you trust your ability to flawless block, if that's where you believe the sequence is going, you might as well. Oh, Poseidon, no pickup after the 1-1.
No pickup. That's a huge drop, but does get the follow-up here. American reset, if you will. And that should be enough for this round, but
and I'll tell you something, too. You talk about mashing. I see Poseidon's forearm is jiggling right now. Cosner just adjusting his sleeves. Now, as a Reptile player, this is guaranteed kill regardless of the minigame. But
that last
Cosner being aware of
chomp,
it didn't bother.
That last little chomp does a lot of damage.
It does a surprising amount. A lot of people forget that there's that bit to the animation. They get a little ecstatic, ready for the guess for game mindset, just to get spat out and then remember. That's added to it. Ran himself right into the force ball.
Oh, no. Drops that force ball follow-up, though.
And just in case it's helpful visually for anybody, Cosner is going to be the Reptile in the mastered black and gold skin.
Yes. The
Poseidon
gold,
in the green.
The gold shaders and Poseidon in the classic green. Back-to-back death rolls.
I like that from two Reptile mains. What if we kiss? That's our cotton work camp.
They should both just armor it perfectly.
Oh, tried to up block.
Yeah, Cosner's getting...
Maybe he was trying to jump.
It was so sensitive that it happens to me constantly. It
Yeah.
only happens once in a while in the actual game now.
And I will know, too, just because I had a conversation about it, I want to stop this misinformation, right?
Tell me.
If Reptile does amplify dash, you cannot up block the last hit. If any of your friends have told you that you can, you can't do that. You have to flawless block it or call out the gap. I've been seeing that spread around, and I just want to help the fellas out.
Wow, you're just making it even harder for the
It got brought up to
Reptile.
me again yesterday, and I'm like, who are the people that are out there spreading this?
You know who it probably is?
Reptile players.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, dude, you could totally flawless block that. I mean, up block that. Totally up block it. Go for it. Please do it and see what happens. Do it in a top 8. Do it in a tournament. Oh, he was so sure he was going to block it, and he didn't. And now he is kicking himself as he is getting kicked in the corner. Pretty much nothing left.
Yeah, just time that meaty.
He was waiting. He was waiting to see if it was a delay wake-up or not. Had he not seen a delay wake-up, he was probably going to anticipate a wake-up attack. So he was blocking low, recognized the delay, and said, here's my time to shine. Here's a nice little sweep. No flawless block. No flawless block. No flawless block either there from Cosner. But again, it all comes down to the striker keeping that, susceptible part of your string totally closed.
Yeah, and I will say one of the benefits of Cyrax, one of the few, is that you can do that amplified back forward too and then essentially cover it with horizontal, which was obviously stronger before than it is now.
Sure.
So that even if they did flawless block, they essentially will get punished for trying to punish you.
It's just as strong. It's just more expensive.
Yeah.
You don't want to break the bank.
Oh, big block is getting crazy.
What?
Beautiful response to the
What?
dash. Was just jumping away to get away from the pressure. And I mean, if you're going to run up to me, why not? Why wouldn't I?
What a jump back, man. That was just perfect timing, perfect placement, everything coming together here.
Oh, ends up landing on the Lao hat, the dream of a Lao cameo user. Uses the down back forward to get away from force ball. Remember, we noted before, well, you specifically, how long the start of a force ball is and how exposed it makes you.
Yeah, just jump in, guys. Just jump in.
I mean, I'll be real for some characters. Right, again, using the pressure, and you want to keep in mind that within that string, back 3-1 has a gap. So the entire sequence is back 3-1-3 into dash. Back 3-1 has a gap. The 1 and 3 has a gap. The nomad dash after has a gap, and then it's flawless blockable. There's a lot of opportunities to answer the opponent here. This is going to be guaranteed. Connected into forward 3-2. Let's go fatal time, baby.
That's going to be it.
And again, we can spend your time mashing, but I think the durability is good. Poseidon's still, he's almost meme doing it now. Yeah, like.
He's like looking up at the screen, like, can you see me doing this?
I
No.
wish, listen, if I wasn't in here in the commentary booth, I would have came up from the crowd comfort zone with Stryker. I don't imagine he's going to switch, but I do think he was kind of taking that moment to figure out what am I doing wrong that I know subconsciously that I just haven't taken an active second to think about, right? Sometimes that little bit of a reminder like, oh, there's an opportunity here. I'm autopiloting, right? If I can just make the adjustment and make an active decision to readapt in the situation, it could be a big difference maker.
Yeah, no, autopiloting when you're winning, awesome.
Yeah.
Autopiloting when you're losing, horrible.
I mean, I think the
Just
best
stop
advantage of it when you're winning is that you don't hesitate, right? You don't really you don't second guess yourself, so your offense stays strong.
Exactly. Oh, both going for the sweep, but one just a little bit quicker.
Listen, it's one of the best ones in the game.
Oh, so you're not downplaying on that aspect.
No, I think he has one of the. I think like Garrus's, right? Garrus acts as like a giant disjoint almost that essentially shuts down anything in front of him. Reptile, I liken it to Jackie's throw whiff almost, the way that he can just get himself out of dodge by doing it.
Now, Coster did something very interesting there. He flawless blocked that gap that is usually covered by Stryker, and he thought that he'd have enough time to down two, but it looks like that flawless block, or the negative frames on that flawless block are not big enough for a down two punish.
It's one of the things that actually makes it a very annoying punish for people who have the ability to flawless block it, because you see a lot of times if you're playing ranked in competition, players will flawless block the back forward two on the second hit, know they have a punish opportunity, and kind of just freeze. There is like an extra padding of block stun that you have to adjust to.
Yeah, it's weird. Like you think like, oh, I flawless block, so I'm ready to swing right away, but you know, every single move acts differently.
Yeah, and you played Cosner now, so you're used to the timing. Like you do have to wait almost an extra second.
Just a little bit. You know, some strings are a little easier to punish in that window, like strings that have 1-1 versus 1-2s. 1-2s are very easy to screw up and turn into just stand two by itself.
Yes. All right, and Poseidon kind of getting himself back on the board here. I don't know what mental note he made to himself, but if he can do it for another round, he'll get himself back in the action here. Again, we've noted how much this top 8 has just been dominated by 3-0 sweeps. I'd like to see Poseidon make it one less.
Hopefully Poseidon can get on the board here. Checks him with the sweep, and Costner backing off. Now at max range, Kung Lao low hat. Very good answer for dealing with force balls, because force balls don't go to completely full screen.
Yes.
And that's what you're going to be seeing Costner doing a lot here.
It also kind of like encourages the Reptile to not walk behind it like a human shield the way a lot of them like to, right? Because at some point you do have to block the Lao hat, so.
It makes him, it like puts him in check, if you will.
Yes. Again, Costner getting great use out of it. This is a decent life lead here, but again, I told you, Reptile is robbery the character. I might have spoke too soon, though. And you know, he robs is the reason Stryker wanted to come out and arrest him. He's committing crimes. Yeah. But that forward 3, great answer, and I think the fact that it hit Stryker was even worse. Had Poseidon had the meter to break, the fact that Stryker got hit would have negated his ability to use breaker for a little bit.
Yeah, that's also, that's we've all been there. That's a hard